Hey everyone, welcome to the Stellar Growth Podcast. I'm Rob Stanley. Today I've got David Dayon, Ryan Kramer, and Frank Augusta. What's up, guys?
What's going
What's
on?
up?
What's going on? So we got a good one today. Today we're going to be talking about the Ecom Cooperative Mega Giveaway. And thanks to David, that's super awesome. And why don't you start off, David, and tell everybody a little bit about the Ecom Cooperative, and then we'll kind of go from there.
Sure. My name is David Dayon from Amazon Experts, and the Ecom Cooperative is a trusted platform for e-commerce sellers to find top quality solutions. Essentially, we're just a community for e-commerce sellers, and the first thing that the Ecom Cooperative is doing is we're conducting a giveaway of e-commerce services. So there's close to 40 service providers, each giving away thousands of dollars worth of services, and there's over $100,000 in services in total being given away. The drawing date for all of these winners is May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, and we are very excited for this. And we're all going to be giving away a service, which I'm sure we'll all talk about today. And then there's some other exciting things that are going to happen today on the podcast. So we're all very, very excited to be doing this. As, you know, it's getting closer. We're like about a week and a half away, and the drawing date is upon us. So this is very exciting.
Yeah, that's super cool. And so, got a couple other people on here too. So Frank, why don't you introduce yourself and tell everybody a little bit of how you are kind of working with or part of the Ecom Cooperative. Frank's on mute because he hasn't figured it out.
There we go.
There we go.
So my name is Frank Acosta. I run a branding agency, and this happened by mistake. And me and David are always laughing about it. We have a lot of clients that we share together, right? And we were like, you know what? Why don't we create something where we're vetting out people, where we're vetting out agencies to be able to give away the best services without people wasting their time, energy, and money, right? Over and over again, you hear, in my world more than ever, a lot of clients that come to me, they come to me because they came from like a sour company that was doing a service for them and they couldn't get what they wanted. So, we said we're tired of it. We're tired of hearing people complaining. And we wanted to create a platform that allowed you to not only go to the best service providers, but a security that what you need is going to get done. We started I think it was 10,000, our goal. We're way above 100,000. And, we easily noticed that the e-com is here to stay and is growing daily. And I'm so excited to be a part of it.
Yeah, super cool. And of course, a lot of you probably know Ryan Kramer. I've had him on the show a few times. He's also a good buddy of mine. And Ryan, why don't you were, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Ping Pong was kind of early to be one of the early ones to kind of help sponsor the Ecom Cooperative. Take it from there, Ryan.
I would like to consider us one of the OGs of the group, right, David? Like,
yes, I believe we were like number 7. I think you were the 7th guy in, which is very big because we had 4 companies who were the founding members, and that was, like we said, Frank said, 10,000 people. $10,000, sorry, and with 4 companies, and then we had a couple more, and you were, I think, number 7 on board. So we're very grateful for that.
We're lucky number 7 then. So I'll take it. I'll take it for sure. I think like what the thought was a twinkle in your eye, and we were just like one of those those early adopters. So Ping Pong. As people may or may not know who I am, I'm Ryan Kramer. I'm like the brand evangelist / partnerships person. I do a lot of handshakes and education in terms of Ping Pong cross-border payments, as well as other things in the space. But when David, actually, we were introduced, we kind of met through LinkedIn, I believe. So another shout out to the LinkedIn platform. We had this crazy idea, or he had this crazy idea. And I was like, yes, I'm a yes guy. And if I see opportunity for us to help other sellers, I think our business should be at the forefront of one of those opportunities. So that's why we said yes to this. It was really cool to see what they do. We were part of other groups as well. But this one really caught my eye because of all the different community that was involved with it, which leaders in the space who've been here a long time have both sold, but also provide great services. So it's really just a cool organization, I would say. It's not even an organization. It's a very much like a, hey, if we need help in this area, who do we know? And it's a Rolodex, if you will. If people don't know what a Rolodex, look it up. It's like, hey, who can I go to in this regards to being my go-to for like video services or like listing or any sort of lending or stuff like that. And there's just so many different organizations out there, why not create a massive group of people who can help each other grow? So that's why we jumped in at this opportunity, and yeah, that the rest is kind of history.
Yeah, absolutely. And just real quick, I'm Rob Stanley, Chief Marketing Officer for AccrueMe. And yeah, actually, I found out about it through Ryan, and then Ryan gave me the introduction to David, and we were like, wow, this is really cool. We felt like this would be a really cool thing to get behind, and it's something that really helps out the sellers a lot. And with AccrueMe, we're looking to help like fund sellers and help them grow their business with a very unique funding that we offer. And as soon as I got hold of David, it found out that him and I have probably passed each other in hallways practically at different events and stuff, but never got to actually meet. And it was super cool to meet him. And we definitely are.
No, Rob, let me clarify that. I think I've seen you at a show or two, and I would have introduced myself, but you were just surrounded by a swarm of people. And it was one of those situations where like I waited around for like 5 minutes, but then like after a certain amount of time, you're just like, all right, there's just more people coming and more people online now to talk to the guy, the guy who's like, there's always like a couple of guys in the room who everyone wants to talk to. And that was that experience.
He was the popular kid and David was not, it sounds like.
Exactly.
Oh,
I was not. But
yeah. Well, I appreciate that. Let's face it, I'm not quite Leron Hirschkorn. When he walks in the room, everybody wants to be around that guy, so including me. So that's always fun. And a big shout out to Leron. He couldn't make it on today, and same with Norm Farrar. There is quite a few people. So David, why don't you just cover it real quick? Maybe some of the other sponsors that couldn't be on today with us, but they will be on for the Cinco de Mayo big mega giveaway.
I'm not going to leave anybody out, so you're going to have to give me a second. I'm going to pull up the whole thing. I should be able to do this by heart, but I don't want to leave anybody out.
Well, I think it's kind of hard, right? Because there's a lot. There's a lot of them on there. What's the first of all, while you get into that, what is the total amount we're giving away approximately?
We're above 100. I think the number is close to 120. Yes, $100,000. Yes,
worth of services and all kinds of stuff. That is super cool. Over $100,000 in services and all kinds of like.
We're definitely in the teens, like 113,000 or something like that.
Wow.
But yeah, we were, like Frank said, we were happy. Like we were ready to just launch it and give away the services when we were at 10,000. And then we were also ready to just launch it at 25,000. And then the same thing by 50,000. And now by 100,000, we feel like this is amazing. I think it speaks volumes about the e-commerce community. Like Ryan was saying, it just, you have a lot of people who are willing to help and willing to give back. And I think all of us we have a Jewish term called a shotgun. We can call it a shotgun if it's easier to remember. But a shotgun is somebody who matches people. And somebody was saying this to me over the course of the past couple months, that we're all matching people up all the time. Anybody in this industry, any service provider, you have a network of people that come to you and ask you your advice, and the more experience you have, the more valuable that is. But everyone is making matches and saying, oh, you need a video guy? I got you. Oh, you need a listing guy? I got you. Oh, you need lending? I got. Everyone knows someone. And I think, in every industry you have that, but I think in the e-commerce industry, you have that even more so. And I think that's amazing. I really think that, everything we're doing is amazing. Like all the services we have are like, they all complement each other, and we do have some of the same things being offered, but I think that's because not every service is for example, with advertising management, not everybody builds the same, and not everybody manages the same, and there's just different options out there, and we wanted to have different options. So in an area where it doesn't make sense to have a bunch of different options, we tried to find the right guy, and in an area where we wanted to present, okay, if you don't want to do a flat fee, you can have a percentage of there's different options, and like I said, I really think we have a very good list. So I'm going to go through the list now.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll try to run through it rather quick. So we have Gatita, Yoni Mazur, Eitan Weiner, all those guys, Max Barn. We have Creative Percent. Shout out to Frank. We have AZ Seller Kit, Jason Hannon and Lenny Ash. We have Rank Bell, Isabella Hamilton. We have Zealam Studios, a photography studio. They are the people in charge of that are Miri and Sarah. We have Connect Books, We have Eli Commerce. We have Chezi from Returns Worldwide. They do reverse logistics. We have Ping Pong, right? I think that was number 7 on the list. We have Wild Carts, Madeline Beck. We have PPC Revolution. We have eGold Consultants. We have Incrementum Digital. And Liran, we miss you. We hope to get you on the next one. We have Elizabeth Green from Jungler. That's a good one. We have IG PPC, also another PPC option. We have Old Farm Production offering a brand identity. Very, very important for all Amazon sellers. Here comes a nice little string. We got Lunch with Norm, PR Reach, Honu Worldwide, the Chat Agency, and Centurion League, which is all under that Norm Farrar, Shane Oglow, Paul Barron, Tim Jordan, Afalabi. I forgot his last name. But that was an amazing one as well. We have Zusha Golden, who's a great kid. He's doing headshots and photography services as well. We have Purple Virtual, Kabillion Co., e-commerce diversification strategies, which is basically a service that helps you diversify and get outside of just Amazon. You can get all different kinds of platforms. We have Yana from Wild Tea Translations. We have, drumroll please, AccrueMe. We got Rob. We have Accurate Transport, Innovative Carriers, JXT Group, Menachem Ani. We have Liz Downing from Takeometrics. We have Andy Hooper from Global E-Commerce Experts. We have Thrasio. We have Ben Leonard, E-Commerce Mentorship. We have Empowery involved as well.
Nice.
We have Yoni Kosminski from Multiply Me. We have Chris McCabe. We have Nir Rave. We have, last but not least, Yardline Capital. And that is the list. We are very excited for everybody that is involved. We are very excited for the drawing, and we're excited to see who wins all of these services. We actually also gave away a couple of pre-drawings, a couple of extra to add to the 100K giveaway. We're just doing drawings leading up, and it's awesome. And this whole thing is just awesome, and we're very, very happy. And like Frank said, this happened by mistake. So this whole thing just keeps evolving and evolving. And this is, I mean, can't get better than this. I mean, this is as good as we could have imagined it.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, and so I'll just leave. I'll just go ahead and take off, and David will take over the show for me. So we really appreciate you guys being on. And, this is one of the ones I've been looking forward to, is getting all of you on here and just kind of chatting a little bit, telling people about how cool this, the Ecom Cooperative is and how big of a deal this will be. And you know what? I think, David, though, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, I think you should talk a little more about like when it starts. What's the process? Do they need to be on all day? Like, what if somebody wins once? Can they win again? Why don't we go into a little more detail when we get back after this quick commercial break?
Let's do it.
This content is brought to you by AccrueMe, the business-friendly funding solution for Amazon sellers. If you're a profitable Amazon seller looking for capital to grow your profits, click the link around this video or visit AccrueMe.com for a no-risk funding estimate in less than 3 minutes.
Yeah, so welcome back to the Seller Growth Podcast. I'm Rob Stanley with Chief Marketing Officer for AccrueMe. And once again, I got David Dayon, Ryan Kramer, and Frank Acosta on with me, and we're all talking about the Ecom Cooperative Mega Giveaway. I'm calling it the Mega Giveaway. I don't know if you gave it that name, but I love that name. So I'm sure that
it's like Powerball or anything like that.
Right?
It means something big.
The big giveaway. So the Mega Giveaway. We can't call it the Super. Oh, I won't say it because that's already taken. The big show. We don't want to get in trouble on here. So, all right, David. So yeah, give a little more details. So on the 5th, right, Cinco de Mayo, where are they going to tune in? How long they need to be on? How they qualify? Like, go into a little more detail and step them through the process. That way, there's going to be people that are going to catch this between now and Cinco de Mayo, because we still got another week and a half, basically. So why don't you go through that just a little bit so they kind of know, what they need to do.
All right. So first of all, I'm just going to mention that all you need to do to sign up is go to the ecomcooperative.com. It's spelled how it sounds, and I think we have a couple different domain names. So whatever way you spell it should lead you to the landing page. And then we just ask you for some very basic information: name, email address. If you want, you can share your Amazon store. And then you just sign up. It should take less than 30 seconds to sign up. There's an option to opt out of email marketing and future offers. So we won't ever email if you don't want the next giveaway. If you don't want to be part of the next giveaway, which might even be more than 100,000, then you can opt out of email marketing. But yeah. So as far as the actual drawing on Cinco de Mayo, we're going to be going live at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Everyone is invited. There'll be a StreamYard, I believe, and we'll be streaming it live. And the winners will be notified after the event. So everyone is invited to join. It'll be a hybrid event. So there will be some people as the maximum amount of occupancy we'll have in the actual at the actual drawing party in New Jersey, and everybody else will join via StreamYard, and then we'll be notifying all the winners afterwards. So again, all the e-commerce sellers are welcome to join and watch in real time. But if you cannot make it because it's on a regular work day, we'll be partying, but you might have to work. We will definitely make sure to let you know and get in touch with you to make sure you can claim your prize. There will be, I think, about 40 something different winners. Let's just say close to 50 different winners. There's going to be one grand prize winner who's going to be winning one prize from each of the founding members. That'll be a value of maybe, I don't know, $7,000 or something like that. And then we'll have a first prize winner who's going to win 3 services, a second prize winner who's going to win 2 services, and then there'll be a bunch of people who just win 1 service. So there'll be some winners who win a lot, and then there'll be a lot of winners who win. So we have, like I said, close to 50 winners, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, I mean, that's really all the information we got right now. We'll see you there if you're free and able to join, and if not, like I said, we'll get in touch with the winners. So.
That's perfect. And then why David was talking, I was scrolling across the bottom there, the ecomcooperative.com. I'll make sure to put it on a little bit later and you can check it out. So yeah, we've got lots of cool stuff. Ryan, I don't remember getting an invite to this private party. Do you? I mean, what's up with that?
No, I was going to say, when is this time? Like,
Right?
I need to start. I was looking at my calendar and it's empty and I need to block it off if I'm
Yeah.
need to start
And
a
it's
party.
Cinco de Mayo. Come on, man. You can
I
have
was going to block it
margaritas.
off in general, but I need to know when I need to start.
All of the service providers are invited, and we definitely want. Actually, if you guys want to be there when we draw the winner for your service, that's definitely part of the plan. But
Super cool.
yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. That's some cool stuff. And so yeah, we're not getting a big audience right now, but we do have some giveaways we're going to do in a little bit. So definitely stick around. And we are chatting just a little bit more. And we're not going to go too late into tonight because I know, usually I do the podcast kind of earlier in the morning or mid-afternoon for Eastern Standard Time. But we know today that, we want to do something a little special, and plus timing-wise, because David's on vacation right now. We had, we didn't want to interrupt his vacation time. So
Thank you.
All right. So
Thanks
Frank,
for accommodating. But if you're throwing me under the bus, Frank's on vacation too.
Oh, 2 workers and 2 vacation guys. Hey, thanks for the thumbs up, guys. We appreciate that. Yeah, so real quick, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. We'd appreciate that. And then, of course, down in the description area on YouTube, there's a link to AccrueMe. Go check that out. We're starting to get some more people jumping on, so we do definitely appreciate it. Any questions anybody has, or you want to just shout out to anybody on the panel, or even a shout out to any of the sponsors, that's super cool. This is just one of those cool things. Big shout out to Melissa from Empowery. Love her. She's super cool. I always like working with her. And of course, working with David's awesome too. So yeah, we're just kind of, shooting the crap a little bit. And, we always are on, you guys are on podcasts. Me and Ryan are on podcasts, have our podcasts. So people see us all the time. So there's not much we could usually talk about other than the Ecom Cooperative. But
what's vacation like? Tell me what's vacation like.
That's a question I would have asked last week because I haven't been able to get away. I haven't been able to get away in a little bit, but we did like a spontaneous weekend. So vacation is awesome. I called up one of my best friends, and I told him, I said, because we always talk about motivation, like what's your motivation? And I told him, I said, you want motivation? Go get a little slice of paradise. See what it's like to just live with no worries and, not checking your emails and not answering phone calls for work, and just stare at a couple palm trees, and that's all the motivation you need in the world. To come back to this, I'll work night and day just to get this little slice of paradise. So this is vacation's awesome, Ryan. I give you a blessing that you should get one soon. Rob, you should also. Frank, you should be able to get another one soon too. I should be able to get another one too. Amen.
Why do you think that not a lot of people take vacations?
That's true. Let's throw it out to the audience. So whether you're watching live or if you're watching this video after, put down in the comment section, where is your favorite place to go on vacation? We want to see some of those. And then speaking of my vacation, I'm actually just getting ready to book some of my vacations. So I'm looking at going to Hawaii later this year. And then the Grenada Islands, I'm going to finally celebrate a year later, my 50th birthday. It'll be a year later, but I'm going down to Grenada Islands to Sandals with some friends. And of course, we're technically celebrating our 51st, but since of COVID, I'm actually celebrating my 50th. So that'll be really fun. And I don't know, is it really considered a vacation if you're working? Because David's kind of working right now, Ryan. So what's your idea of a vacation?
I mean, I booked a place in the middle of nowhere where I can literally get no internet reception on purpose. And it's a week. I'm just not going to be tuned into anything. Like a cabin in the woods to just be with myself and my family.
David.
If you're looking for a place to go off the grid, Frank can hook you up. In the Dominican Republic, there is no Wi-Fi service or cell phone service or any service of any kind. So if you're looking to be unreachable, the Dominican Republic is the place for you. And Frank is your hookup. He got houses down there and chefs and all different kinds of things.
Wow, Frank's balling. Big baller, man. Right.
It's a running joke. It's a running joke because every time Frank goes to the DR, he's hard to get in touch with. So I'm always telling him there's no service there, and he's always swearing that they have the best cell phone towers, and his house is on top of a cell phone tower, but somehow he's still never available when he's in the DR.
Nice. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's do this. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to start this giveaway, and I'll start it off. So we're going to just take a quick 10-second break, and then we'll come back and start a giveaway.
Okay.
All sellers are looking to grow their business. Why not take advantage of the AccrueMe.com Grow Now and Pay Later option? AccrueMe is not a bank. They truly only win when you win with growth capital funding. What are you waiting for? Head on over to AccrueMe.com now. Be sure to mention the podcast. Yeah, so if you head on over to AccrueMe.com, be sure to mention the Seller Growth Podcast or me. I'm Rob, of course. Put Rob's podcast, anything like that. Or better yet, if you're watching on YouTube, down in the description area, there's a clickable link. I'd appreciate that. But let's do a giveaway. How about that? Let's start with this. So, unfortunately, I kind of feel like the amount of people we have on, I would just end up like giving them all some extra funding money. So I'm going to make this a little bit easier. Everybody who's live and watching, I'm going to give you all a chance to get an extra $500 in funding if you fund with AccrueMe. All you got to do is email rob@accrueme.com. It's that easy. Just email me between now and Cinco de Mayo 2021. If anybody emails me at that, of course, you're going to need to go sign up, but email me first and rob@accrueme.com, and I will make sure you get an extra $500 in funding. That's yours to keep. So after you go through the funding process with us, and you grow your business and you're like, hey, I'm going to pay you guys back, you get to keep an extra $500. So be sure to email me directly, mention the podcast, or you saw me on here. I'll make it that much easier. That way, also, if anybody comes in late between now and Cinco de Mayo 2021 and sees the video instead of seeing us live, you got a chance to also get a hold of that 500. And that's just a little bit of a bigger one we're giving away on Cinco de Mayo. Isn't that right, David?
That is right. That is right.
Yeah. So, Frank, do you want to go next? Let's go. Let's do some more giveaways. Oh, yeah. Hit that likes and that thumbs up, guys. We appreciate that. Go for it, Frank.
For sure. So lately, there's been a lot of giveaways, right? So
every day we're doing a giveaway.
We're just giving away. Look, I'm going to tell you something real quick. I remember the first person that won a $500. We did some early giveaways, and I called her to tell her, hey, look, you won $500. And she immediately told me, hey, is this a scam? Like, is this not real? Like, is this a joke? And that's when I realized how big the ecom was, right? That's when I was like, holy, you know what the next word is, right? And it's like, this is too good to be true, right? This is too good to be true. She thought it was a scam. We quick paid her $500, and she was grateful. She was like, but you know, the whole fact that she thought it was a scam, it was such a big sign to me, right? Because we are doing something that's too good to be true. And you know, I always say it's stupid not to sign up. Like, you have nothing to lose, so definitely sign up if you haven't. And for today's show, I'm going to be giving away a lifestyle images. So if you have products that you're selling on Amazon or on Shopify, one specific product, I'm going to be giving you a full lifestyle shoot for it.
That's super cool. Very cool. And what are we going to do to have them get that? Do they need to email you, Frank, or what are they going to do?
Email me.
Let's make it easy. Why don't we all everyone email Rob? Just one email address instead of making it separate emails. But
Here,
yeah,
let me fix the ticker on the bottom, and I'll put my I'll just put my email at the bottom here. Oops, sorry, that's the wrong one. I got to create a banner on the fly. Rob at AccrueMe.
So for Frank's giveaway though, it's going to be one winner. So we're gonna pick from all the people that email. We will pick one winner, and we will announce the winner. For Rob, I believe you're doing it for everyone that reaches out, Rob.
Yeah, for me, I'm doing everybody who reaches out between now and Cinco de Mayo 2021 before the big mega giveaway. Everybody who comes and emails me. And for Frank, what we'll do is I'll make sure we'll get those people together. Or we'll sign them a number. We'll do a random draw. We'll just get online, find a random draw, and then I'll let Frank know who the winner was and how to get a hold of them. And again, you can just email rob@accrueme.com, mention Frank's giveaway, and I'll make sure that you get on there. And we'll do the same thing. Unless David's got a different way, we're going to kick over to David real quick. David, go for it.
Yep. So the same thing. I am giving away a listing optimization, which very much complements that lifestyle shoot that Frank will take for you, because you need photography before we're going to do an optimization on top of that. We're going to be giving away an image optimization as well as a content optimization, which includes copywriting, SEO work for the title, the bullets, the description, the back end. And yeah, I believe that Frank, your service is worth how much? $1,500?
Correct.
And then my service is, I think, just above $1,500 for both of those services together. So that's a great offer. And Rob, I just want to clarify: if 5 people reach out, all 5 of them get the money?
All 5 of them will get $500 extra.
I'm going to ask.
Once we approve their funding.
Okay. If 10 people, all 10, once you approve their funding?
If between now and Cinco de Mayo, I'll do it.
50 people. That works too?
If you get 50, we'll even look at maybe some bonus stuff. So you get me 50 between now and Cinco de Mayo, and we'll look at some possible bonus.
That's a big offer
for the big giveaway. So real quick, let's just clarify another thing with actually yourself. I'm sorry, pulling up a wrong screen here. Between yourself and Frank, how about this? Everybody who emails me and mentions Frank, you can't mention both. You can't say I'm mentioning Frank's offer and David's offer, right? You have to mention one or the other, or we're going to take both. What do you think?
I think I don't know. Maybe let's keep it clean.
Yeah.
Mention Frank, mention me. Either one. We'll pick a winner for each one, and keep it easy.
Yeah, and I think what we're going to do though is to keep this simple. Again, my offer is going to go till Cinco de Mayo. Maybe let's put a cap date for you guys. Maybe let's say next week on Tuesday the 27th, or you want to go all the way to Cinco de Mayo?
We'll go. Keep it easy. Cinco de Mayo, you have the offer. Yep. Perfect. Yep. And again, let's just clarify. This is not the giveaway for Cinco de Mayo. This is just extra excitement leading up to the giveaway.
Absolutely.
As if it's not enough. As if 113 wasn't enough. 113,000. We're just throwing more at you. So.
Yeah. And I will make sure that as the emails come in, I'll make sure David gets them for his. I'll make sure Frank gets them for his. So that way they also have them, and then we'll get together and we'll make sure that somebody gets contacted who won. And maybe we'll even make a little announcement on social media or something for the winners right before Cinco de Mayo. So let's say it has to be before Cinco de Mayo. So that way we can announce the winners.
Why don't we announce the winners on the 4th, maybe?
Yeah, perfect. So we'll do that. So we'll definitely have some winners. And once again, everybody, hey, if you want to throw some comments down in the section, I'm on a wrong screen. Here we go. There's everybody's pretty face. So you be sure to, throw a comment down on the screen for us. We were talking a little earlier about where's your favorite place to vacation. we'd love to hear that. We're kind of curious on where you'd like to vacation. I was talking about a couple places I was going, and I think I don't know if you heard earlier, if you just popped on, but Frank and David are down in Florida on a little vacation. Ryan's got something set up he was talking about. It sounds a little sketchy, but he might end up down in the DR at Frank's place. So we'll see about that.
Yes.
That's always fun. So I know Ryan's got a big giveaway for the actually mega giveaway. Ryan, did you get a chance to get anything together for today, or do you have all the eggs in one basket, which is cool, right? Like, I mean, it's going to be a big one.
No, I think so. This is kind of a different approach. When I heard David and Frank, I'm not going to compete with you guys. I'm going to take a right-hand turn. I'm going to get a little creative. So everyone's been talking about events and swag. I think we all missed a little bit of swag when we were at all these events, like free tangible things. So I have some ping pong swag that I was going to give away for people, like a water bottle. We don't need that. Like, that's not going to be anything wrong. A notebook and a couple other little things that we're going to throw in there. All you have to do is just either, I put that, if you're watching this, right here in my little ticker, my email, or you can email Rob as well and just say like ping pong. And then Rob will make sure, everyone who emails Rob will make sure we get them something hooked up. We just need your name and address, and that's it. And we'll just send you something for ping pong.
Ryan, I use my Yeti for coffee. I got my ping pong thermos. That's
Guys,
in my office.
Can I join?
Yeah,
this
Frank
giveaway? Like,
needs
ahead.
to hook up.
can I email you, Rob?
Email Rob and just mention ping pong, or mention me, or just email myself.
Here,
And I'll
Frank,
make sure
just in
you
case
guys
you forgot,
get some swag.
it's right there, by the way. Rob at AccrueMe. And by the way, Frank, you still haven't hit my my link on LinkedIn, and you haven't accepted my Facebook yet. What's up? What's up, Frank? Come on, man.
Frank's hard to get in with.
Yeah,
right?
Frank,
I know, he's a tight circle.
Frank's a LinkedIn mogul. He's a LinkedIn mogul.
Right? That's a good one. So yeah, exactly. Limited on who he lets in. All right, so hey, real quick, we're gonna wrap up in just a minute, but thanks. And so we're gonna break for one more quick commercial break. If you guys have any questions or you want to know more about the Ecom Cooperative, it's right at the bottom of the screen. But like I said, we're gonna do a quick little commercial break, last one, and then we'll come back and kind of wrap everything up. Thanks, everyone.
This content is brought to you by AccrueMe, the business-friendly funding solution for Amazon sellers. If you're a profitable Amazon seller looking for capital to grow your profits, click the link around this video or visit AccrueMe.com for a no-risk funding estimate in less than 3 minutes.
Yeah, so once again, if you head on over there, well, actually don't head over there, email me, because you want to have a chance to get in the drawing, right, and get that extra money. So, take a look. I wonder if somebody's going to email me like 4 times with all 4 of our names on there, right? Like 4 different emails, just to try to get on each one. So we'll figure something out. Get us an email, and we'll get it over to the right people, and we'll give you a shot at stuff. So we'll just make sure there's no duplicate winners from everybody. So yeah, but obviously for me, you can be a winner, and you can win with David too. So AccrueMe's being an exception. I'll help you get that extra $500 in funding as long as you get approved from AccrueMe, but you got to email me first before you go sign up with AccrueMe. So, yeah, David. So what else? What else did we miss? So a big party that Ryan and I won't be at is what I'm hearing. So, and you're cruising down to Miami now.
You'll be there in spirit. You'll be there in spirit,
I will.
And hopefully virtually. I really hope you guys can make it virtually as well.
Yeah. So that is one thing I forgot to mention. I will definitely be on there at some point. I'm sure David's got a big schedule. He's got to work out and figure out who's popping in when, but I'll be there to probably announce the AccrueMe winner. And so that'd be pretty cool. And again, AccrueMe will have a big announcement at that point on what they're doing regarding the giveaway. And I'm sure there'll be some surprises. There always is, right, David?
There always is a big surprise. I think a big surprise.
Ryan, I wasn't invited either, so if it makes you feel any better.
Oh.
Well, to the party.
It sounds like you just crashed things, Frank, because
yes,
David's down in Miami or down in Florida. You went down there and just crashed it, right? So you just crashed the party. You don't need an invite.
I did not let him party alone. Absolutely not.
Correct.
That's right.
It's a responsible thing to do.
Frank's like the guy when you're in Vegas. He just rolls in. Like, I'm here. I've done that.
I heard a line. It says, "Friends don't let friends do stupid things alone."
Exactly. Well, that's cool. Well, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I'll give everybody real quick, just a couple seconds to wrap up, and once again, get a little plug for what you're giving away and everything for the Ecom Cooperative, and I'll make sure that the website's rolling on screen. David, we'll start with you. Go ahead.
Okay, so we are giving away a bunch of listing optimizations. I believe up to $5,000 in all different types of optimization services. Yeah, that's going to be awesome.
Very cool. Very cool. Frank, you ready? You're next. So go for it.
For sure. I'm gonna be giving away a brand video and a product video. Giving away a bunch of videos. This is a new thing. It's a hot commodity, and I'm happy to be the one that's going to be able to give that as a giveaway.
Yeah. So just real quick, Frank. So you're talking brand videos like you see on Amazon, right? Like the product videos, that type of thing. That's super cool. That's a big giveaway. Right on. Right on. Ryan, go ahead. What are you guys giving away at the event, the mega event?
Yeah, we're giving away it's either $500 or $1,000 in free international FX. So that's a lot when you're moving in different marketplaces and you're scaling your business, or even just paying out your supplier in local currency. You're not paying any additional fees. So it's basically converting in market rate, and you're not, ping pong's making any money off of you. So you're going to be able to, do that at a $0 sum all the way up until I believe $500 or $1,000. Feels like forever ago, but yeah, you have to check it out at ecomcooperative.com, the ecomcooperative.com. So that's where all of the amazing giveaways are going to be living. So check it out there.
Absolutely. Yeah. And of course, AccrueMe is going to be giving away 3 people are going to get $500 each to add towards their funding. And of course, once they're approved and they go through our whole process, they come to pay us back, they get to keep that extra $500. And we're going to have actually a big extra surprise. I'm not going to give that away yet. But for today, between now and technically the day before Cinco de Mayo, because we want to make sure that everybody gets in on this, you could email me, rob@accrueme.com, if you're interested in either the offer I'm giving out or the one that Frank or David or Ryan's giving out some swag. And you could definitely get a hold of us. And I just want a big shout out to Ryan, Frank, and David for coming on here on the I almost said the old podcast, the Seller Growth Podcast. Sorry, man, it's been a while. On the Seller Growth Podcast, and let me get them all back on the screen so we can just all say bye to everybody. And yeah, we definitely appreciate everybody listening in and tuning in. It's been a lot of fun, and definitely tune in right on Cinco de Mayo for the big festival. Head on over to the Ecom Cooperative. Let me throw that up one last time before we head off of here.
Yeah, follow us on LinkedIn. Follow us on LinkedIn, or go to the ecomcooperative.com. That's where you get all the latest and greatest videos, all of the information that you need to know about the giveaway. Just follow us. That's easy.
Absolutely.
Unless you're Frank, he may not accept you.
Yeah, he hasn't accepted me yet. So, but big shout out.
I was just checking my phone. We are connected, Rob. So
yeah, not on Facebook. Not on Facebook. It's still sitting. Okay, that's for another episode. I'll make sure Frank and I connect after this.
Tune in for the next episode when Frank accepts Rob on Facebook.
This is great content, guys.
Exactly.
Lots of ratings, lots of likes.
Oh yeah, this will go deep. All right. Well, thanks everybody. Thanks for joining in. And of course, actually next week I'll be back on Tuesdays and Thursdays again, and then starting in May, we're actually gonna be changing the format a bit for the Seller Growth Podcast. So tune in for that because there'll be some changes. And thanks again, guys. I appreciate everybody jumping on here, and looking forward to Cinco de Mayo.
All right, awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
thanks for having us.